want to say about this band. First off, I want to thank you, Mr. Watkins. I'm going to kind of read through this so I make sure I get everything I want to say here. We greatly appreciate the 27 years you gave to Homestead High School. The majority of that time, you served as assistant band director, and then after Mr. Barber retired in 2017, you took over as director of bands. In 2017, your marching band won the ISSMA Class A State Championship, making it that the 6th time for this school that you won that championship. You were a part of all of those 6. You expanded the concert band and jazz programs. I remember sitting in the audience as a parent watching my son perform in the freshman band, I think, and watching those concert bands for the first time, and I was blown away. It was amazing, the transition and the things that you did in such a short period of time. Also sending both of those programs, the concert bands and the jazz programs, to ISSMA State Finals. As we continue to transition staff and adjust to everything that is new in the program, we greatly appreciate the incredible foundation that was set by both you and Mr. Barber. I want to say thank you to your wife, Suzanne, your daughter, Bethany, your son, Brody, for all that they gave as part of this program, and a special congratulations to Brody, as he just graduated from Ball State University with a degree in music education and student taught at Carmel High School, and was selected just recently as the new Associate Director of Bands at Seven Lakes High School in Katy, Texas. In 2020, when the world shut down due to COVID, which we're all familiar with, right before Jazz State Finals, this band was on fire. They were phenomenal and just fantastic, and advanced to the state finals. But unfortunately, everything was shut down and we had to stop at that point. Everyone was sent home. The year came to a sudden end. Unfortunately, you were not able to direct this incredible group one last time prior to your leaving Homestead. It's important to us that you get the chance, important to me that you get the chance today. With seniors, you started to appropriately end your time here at Homestead. Although saying end makes it sound like you're moving to Europe or something or never returning. Our intention tonight is to say thank you, and we're looking forward to many, many years of continued friendship with you and your family. You are always, always welcome at Homestead High School. Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Mr. Brad Watkins, John Fedchuk, Blues or Red.
I'm going to stretch out the night just a little bit longer here. Quick story about Mac. Mac was the king at recruiting, so I learned a lot about jazz music from him, but I also learned a lot about recruiting, which was really, really important in the high school world, recruiting middle schoolers to high school. But he was great at jazz and recruiting, so he judged all around the entire state of Indiana and beyond, and constantly was recruiting musicians to come down and be part of the Ball State Band. And he recruited me very hard and said, I will get you a scholarship. And I think at that time it was like $250. And I said, sure, I'll take that, I'm there, let's go do it. You know, $250 at that point was what, I don't know, 20th of the 5% of the entire year at Ball State. So I was like, okay, that works. So he pulled me in. He was a great recruiter and a great jazz educator, and I appreciate everything he did. He's not listening right now, but he's 80 years old and still playing up here and doing what he's doing. That's great. He sounds great tonight, so I'm glad he's up here again, and he was here 4 years ago also. Just a real quick talk about the jazz program. 6 years and prior to this, the jazz bands would play a December concert and an April concert, and in some years would go to the ISSMA contest. And we decided to make a change here about 5 years ago. Mr. Karkowski started the second band 7 or 8 years ago, which was a big move towards really expanding the jazz program. And the second band sounded great tonight, and he's a big reason why the first band sounds as good as they do every year. So thank the second band and Mr. Karkowski again tonight So we went from 2 or 3 performances a year to anywhere from 8 to 15. Depending on the year, and the students thought I was a little bit crazy when I said, we're going to go out and do this and do this whole jazz festival scene and perform a lot more. And the first time they saw a certain band from the area, they said, wait a minute, are those high school kids? And I said, yes, they are. And that's the way you're going to play here real soon. So we took it to another level, and the band just really grew and really bought into the whole system. And as Mr. Witzgruder said, probably the saddest day of one of the saddest days of my teaching career was the week before Jazz State Finals in 2020 when the world shut down. And that band was smoking hot, and had really shocked the world, the jazz world in Fort Wayne in the state of Indiana, when it came onto the scene in 2018, but in 2020, the band was looking really good for the possibilities of a state championship that year, and got shut down. So that was a sad day. But I also, like Mr. Woodspear said, that kind of was the last time I was in the school building also, so it's great to be back here. It's great to see live performances. It's great to see the band continuing. Mr. Woodspear has been great. We stay in contact regularly, texting and even getting together from time to time. I judge now in the Fort Wayne area and beyond, and if I'm not judging the Fort Wayne area, I'll be texting him to find out how the band did. So we stay in communication a lot, and I've really enjoyed and appreciated that friendship and that connection to still be connected to Homestead. So I'm always going to be a Spartan and love the band program, and I'll always be supporting it. So without further ado, we're going to do Blues for Red, and this is going to feature Sam Berkey on piano, Josh Bennett on bass, Cy Romani on sax. What? I can give it to somebody else. Addie, you want to take a ride? Okay. Come up here with me. And then Cameron Witzigrader on trumpet, and Stephen, are you playing with them all? Stephen Wynn on trumpet as well. I don't know. We did this 2 Friday mornings. I came in and just kind of hung out with the band, so we'll see how it goes. Here's Blues for Red.